it's Ren. So as you probably guessed, I'm doing a product review today, and I'm really excited about this product. I think it's really fun. And so the product that I'm going to be reviewing is the Love That White Smile Teeth Whitening System. So I was at Target like 3 or 4 days ago, and I was looking around for like the toothpaste section, and they moved around our Target because they're remodeling to put in the produce section, so I could like not find the toothpaste aisle, and I really need to get my toothpaste, and I was like, okay, where is this aisle? So I was like running around trying to find it, and then I finally found it, and I walked in there, and like the first thing in the aisle that I could see is like all like the teeth whitening stuff, like the crest whitening strips, the Listerine stuff, and all of a sudden I saw this really bright pink box, which was this box, and I saw it said Love That White Smile. I was like, oh, it must be some like teeth whitening thing and it's new. So I picked it up and started reading it. So the first like little paragraph that says right here, it says, the ridiculously easy to use, no strip, no tray, foam action, all you need to do is brush teeth whitening system. So by reading that, I was kind of like, okay, so this isn't like the traditional teeth whitening stuff. It's not like putting on the crest white strips or anything like that. And so then I was looking, and so it said cleaning and whitening foam right down here. So it's like, okay, so it's a foam action, kind of like with like the whole like Clear still has the whole like foaming face wash and stuff for acne. And then it says see results in 3 days. So it's like, okay, well, I've tried some other teeth whitening stuff. I've tried like the crest white strips, and I liked those, but they were kind of annoying, so I'm gonna get this and kind of try it out. So I decided it'd be best to do a review after 3 days, since it says you can see results in 3 days. So I thought that'd be the best time. So yesterday was the 3rd day, so today is like the 4th day. So like I did it this morning after I brushed my teeth. So yeah, but I will get to the results after I tell you a little bit more about the product first. So yeah, so first off, it's not like the regular whitening stuff that you usually see at the store. It's a foam. So when you open the box, which is the cutest packaging like in the whole wide world, there are 2 little compartments, and you see these 2 little bottles. So you take them out, and so you have 2 bottles, and so they have a 1 and a 2 on them, and number 1 is the cleaning foam, and then number 2 is the whitening foam. So I read through the instructions, and I kind of looked it up on YouTube too to see what it was all about. So what it says, let me just look on here. So it gives you a 30-day supply of this, and then I read later in the warnings that you should only use it for up to 14 days unless recommended by a dentist to use it for more. So it's really supposed to be used for about 2 weeks, but the directions were like, after you brush your teeth, dispense 1 full pump of cleaning foam, bottle number 1, and 1 full pump of whitening foam, bottle number 2, onto your toothbrush. Brush teeth for a minimum of 60 seconds. Do not swallow or rinse. Refrain from drinking or eating food for 15 minutes. Use twice daily. So the first night that I used it, I started at nighttime because I don't want to wait till the next day. I was like, oh, I'll just start now. So I brushed my teeth, and then I did 1 pump of the number 1 and then 1 pump of the number 2 on my toothbrush, and I just brushed it around. And I've like my experiences with other teeth whiteners, it's like, because it's all mint, like, you know, like flavoring to the strips and stuff like that, and I don't like mint. I'm not a mint person. It always just makes me irritated. Like even my toothpaste, because I use the Crest whitening toothpaste, the mint, like, it makes me kind of gag, and it's just so minty. I don't like that flavor. I don't like anything about it. And this flavor is supposed to be like, a minty flavor. Like it says, okay, it says this great tasting minty flavor. It says automatically, okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with the mintiness. It's not like the crest strips. You don't taste that kind of like that bleachiness that you can taste with the crest white strips. It actually has a really nice kind of sweet flavor to it that's really easy to feel in your mouth. It only kind of tastes funny after you've finished the brushing, and it kind of like is all like brushed in there, and then it's kind of like a little like plasticky tasting, but it's really not anything like the crest white strips, because if any of the jelly got into my mouth, I was like, oh, I can't stand the flavor. So it has a good flavor, which isn't really like, it's actually kind of like a good thing that it doesn't have like any harshness to it, especially if you're sensitive to mint like I am. And so then the foam was really nice. You just like, it didn't really all fit on my toothbrush though, so I kind of like had to do like halvesies little squirts. But my bottles are already kind of low, which kind of sucks. Like you can kind of see that liquidy line there, and this is only after 3.5 days of use. It's already that low, so it's kind of like, that's not really like a 30-day supply. But then you like, when you read it says like only used for about 2 weeks, and you're like, oh, okay, well it kind of makes more sense, I guess. Maybe I was pumping out too much foam, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's kind of like the one little thing I don't like, is about the fact that like if you pump out too much foam, like you're using up so much of the product and you just spit it out anyways. It's like kind of weird, I don't know. But yeah, so now I'll kind of tell you about my initial results with it. So since now it's kind of like 3 days later, and I've been using it for 3 days now every time I brush my teeth. Sorry, this hair is really bugging me. I need to bobby pin it. Please excuse my craziness. Okay. Okay. So, my initial reaction, like, okay, well, so before I started, my teeth weren't like they weren't white, but they weren't like, well, they were white, but they weren't like really, really like bright white. They were just like a kind of like a dullish white, because I used the Crest White strips, maybe a month and a half ago, because I was using around the time for prom, because I wanted my teeth a little bit whiter for prom. So my teeth were kind of like, they were just like a dull white, and it wasn't like anything special. Like they weren't yellow. Like there were a few teeth that were like a little bit like yellowy, like right up on the gum line, and I was just like, ooh, I just need to like, I want to just like brighten them up a little bit. So after the 3 days, I did notice they were a little bit whiter. So I don't know how you can see, but they're white. And is these two canines that had whiteness up here, or they had yellows up here, and now they're not yellow. So that yellow just went away, and also some of the bottom teeth, like down here, are a little yellow, and they're not as yellow as they were before. Like they're like lightening up. So I was like, okay, well, this actually is working. So that makes me so happy when a product actually works, and it's not just like one of those stupid products you like spend a bunch of money on and it doesn't really work for you, and you're like, okay, well, that was just a ripoff. So I'm really glad that this actually like did something for me. So now I'm just going to tell you about prices and just like a little bit more information. So it is a product from Canada, which I thought was kind of cool, because I don't really see a lot of products from Canada like in stores. And let me think, what else? Well, the price wise, because I got it at Target, so it is like a drugstore whitening, but it actually works really well. It was I think $40. So like the Crest White strips are pretty pricey too, especially if you're like going for like the ones that have more of them and they get more expensive. Like they have ones that are like $50, and it's like, it's crazy. But this is still like an okay price. It's still like really kind of pricey for me, because I don't like wasting my money, especially when I don't know how the product's gonna work, and I'd never seen it before. I hadn't read reviews of it before I bought it, so it's kind of like all or nothing. But yeah, that's the only thing I have to say. And then I actually looked at their stuff, and they have this whole like system that it tells you about in this little booklet that they give you inside the box. It's just this little thing, and it tells you about all of their whole teeth whitening system. So like step 1 and 2 is this system, which is the cleaning and whitening foam, and then after that you get the maintenance foam, and that's just the thing that you use. And it's a 3-month supply that you can use after you use the whitening system to like keep the color long lasting. And you just do it like once a day, and this is to keep all stains away, so it still kind of keeps that whiteness that you have. And then after you finish that 3-month supply, you go back to the cleaning and whitening foam, and then you use that again up for 14 days, and then you go back to the 3-month thing again. All in all, I think this is a really innovative, really cool, fun whitening product, and it actually works. It's not one of the things when you're wasting your money. Like, with the Crest White strips, I just dropped the box. I'll leave it. But with the Crest White strips, like, they work, but they're just so obnoxious to have to put the strips on and wait. This is so much easier. It's so much faster. It gives you good results. I really like how it works. I'm really excited to try out the maintenance foam and keep on working with the system. But yeah, so far so good. And I hope you guys will try it out too. It's like $30 or $40 at Target, so go check it out at your local Target. I'm not sure if they sell it at other drugstores. If you live in Canada, you probably can find it anywhere, because it says it's made in Canada, but I'm not really sure if that means that you'll find it like in drugstores in Canada. I don't know. But yeah, so I hope you like this review, and I will talk to you all guys soon. So have an awesome day, guys. Bye.